Hello everyone, welcome to KR Lakkam Memorial CBSE School online classes. Yesterday we were completed the lesson number 1 integers. So today let us start lesson number 2 fractions and decimals. First I will explain about the basics of fractions. What are fractions? So let us open page number chapter 2, page number 29, Introduction. You have learned fractions and decimals in earlier classes. The study of fractions included proper, improper and mixed fractions as well as their addition and subtraction. We also studied comparison of fractions, equivalent fractions, representation of fractions on the number line and ordering of fractions. Our study of decimals included their comparison, their representation on the number line and their addition and subtraction. We shall now learn multiplication and division of fractions as well as our decimals. This is about introduction which has given you in our textbook. So related to some basic things, fractions, you know about proper fraction, proper fractions, improper fractions, improper fractions, then mixed fraction. Okay, in fractions there is a basic thing that is type of fractions. So in type of fractions we used to learn proper fraction, improper fraction, mixed fraction. Okay, what are proper fractions? If the fraction P by Q, I will take one general fraction that is P by Q. P should be smaller than the Q. Numerator should be smaller than the denominator. This is numerator and this is denominator. Numerator is smaller than the denominator, means that is known as proper fractions. I'll take one example, 2 by 5, 3 by 8, 1 by 2, 5 by 9, 25 by 91. See, just observe the numerators and the denominators. So, numerators are in this, all the numerators are smaller than the respective their denominators. So, the fractions like numerator is smaller than the denominator, those fractions are called as proper fractions. And what are improper fractions? Opposite of this. So, P by Q, okay, P should be greater than the Q, or numerator and denominator, numerator should be greater than the denominator. Like that, fractions are called as improper fractions. For example, 3 by 2, 5 by 4, 8 by 3, 7 by 9, 7 by 9 is not the improper fraction, 7 by 9, no, 7 by 8 by 3, 7 by 4, 15 by 3. These are the improper fractions. In this, numerators are the smaller than the denominators. These are called as improper fractions. Then mixed fraction. Mixed is a fraction of, for example, mixed fraction 3 to 5 by 3. This is also a mixed fraction. And then very important thing, we should know how to convert improper fraction to mixed and mixed fraction to improper fraction. I will tell you one example on that, and then we will go forward. Converting mixed fraction to improper fraction. So how to convert a mixed fraction? 3 by 4. This is an example of mixed fraction, that is 5 3 by 4. So we should make it like a improper fraction. It means numerator will be big and the denominator will be small. How to do this? I will take one general equation for this. N P by Q. So this is a general equation or general formula for mixed fraction. So how to convert this into improper? N into Q plus P divided by denominator Q as it is. N into Q plus addition with the numerator NQ plus P by denominator, or AB by C. This is also general. This is mixed fraction. Convert to improper. A into C plus B divided by C. This is the way how to convert into improper. So we will apply this here also. 5 into 4 plus 3 divided by denominator as it is. So simplify this. 5 4s are 20. 20 plus 3, 23 by 4 is the answer. This is how we will convert the mixed fraction into the improper fraction. I will take one more example. 3 5 by 9. 3 5 by 2. Okay. Then convert to improper. 3 into 2 plus 5 divided by 2 as it is, denominator is equal to 3 2s are 6, 6 plus 5, 11 by 2. Like this we will convert the mixed fraction into improper. Now converting improper fraction, to mixed fraction. How can we do that? So take an example of improper fraction. I'll take one general formula. For this no general formula, I'll take one improper fraction. Improper fraction 7 by 5. Okay, numerator is greater than the denominator. This we should express in terms of mixed fraction. How can we do this? We should divide the numerator by the denominator. Okay, 5 1s are 5. 7 minus 5, 2. So, how to express like a mixed denominator as it is you should write. Okay, 5 as it is. Remainder. What is remainder is there, that write as a numerator. Then the quotient will be in as a whole number. Okay. If you is the answer. If we convert this only to the again improper, you should get this. How? 1 2 by 5. How you will do mixed fraction to improper? 1 into 5 plus 2 divided by 5. 1 5 is a 5 plus 2 7 by 5. See, same answer. Okay. Like this, we need to convert improper to mixed fraction and mixed fraction to improper fraction. Next, look at your textbook. A proper fraction is a fraction that represents a part of whole e 7 by 4, a proper fraction which is bigger the numerator or the denominator. An improper fraction is a combination of whole and proper fraction is 7 by 4. An improper fraction which is bigger here the numerator or the denominator. In improper, always numerator will be bigger than the denominator. They have given next, the thing is equivalent fractions. Equivalent fraction. So equivalent means one example 3 by 5 only I take. So equivalent to this fraction we should identify the other fractions. If we simplify those, again we should get this main term or final term. So for this, how can we do? 3 by 5 into, we should multiply the same number as the for denominator as well as for the numerator. So 3 2s are 6, 5 2s are 10. This is, I'll write here equivalent fractions 3 by 5, then next 6 by 10. After that, one more I want. 3 by 5 into 3 by 3. 3 3s are 9, 5 3s are 15. So 9 15s are. This is also an equivalent fraction. Next, 3 5s are into 4 by 4. 3 4s are 12. 5 4s are 20. Then 12 by 20 is the equivalent fractions. Like this 5 examples they told us to write. Can you write 5 examples each of proper, improper and mixed fraction? They asked it this. So write. These are very easy. You can write in your own. Next page. Next, example 2. Ramesh solved 2 by 7 part of an exercise while Seema solved 4 by 5 of it. Who solved lesser part? In order to find who solved lesser part of the exercise, let us compare 2 by 7 and 4 by 7. Before telling this, I will tell you how to compare the fractions. That is very important, how to compare the fractions. If the fractions with the same denominator, the fractions with the same denominator, that time how to compare? You just compare the numerators. Which numerator will be big? That is only the bigger than another one. Yes? If the one more example, 5 by 9, 7 by 9. Okay. 14 by 9. Now denominators are same. Only you compare the numerators. Now which is big? That fraction is only bigger. Understood? If the numerators are big, if the numerators are same, 2 by 3, denominators are different, numerators are same, this time how you will compare? You should compare the denominators. Which denominator will be small? That is only big. Now 2 is, if you consider 2 and 3, 3 is bigger than the 2. But this is in the denominator now. Now it is in the denominator. So in this case, the small number only the bigger fraction than the another one. Now 7 by 2 is bigger than 7 by 3. One more I take 3 by 8, 7 by 8. Again, sorry, this is denominators are same. 8 by 3, 8 by 7. In this case, how to compare this? Which is big in this? Okay, I'll take one more. 2. Okay, compare this. Now numerators are same, denominators are different. In this case, which number will be big, small, that will be big. Here, 8 by 2 is the biggest. Next, 8 by 3 is smaller than 8 by 2. Again, 8 by 7 is the very smallest number in this. Okay, understood? And next, comparing this, if you know this, then only you will understand these questions. One more, I told about if the numerators are same, if the denominators are same, what to do. In this case, it means numerator is also not same, denominator is also not same. The fractions like 2 by 5, 3 by 7. Which is big, which is small, how to identify? Yes, now numerator is also not same, denominators are also not same. In this case, what you have to do is, you should go for cross multiplication or identify the cross product. What is cross product? Multiplying first fraction numerator with second fraction denominator and multiplication of first fraction denominator into the second fraction numerator. I will write here 2 into 7, 2 into 7, then 3 into 5. 2 7s are 14, 5 3s are 15. This fraction always you should write first this one, 2 into 7 here, 3 into 5 here. This is related to this fraction, this is related to this fraction. So 4 and 15 you got, which is big? 15 is big. So this fraction, this has come here, so 3 by 7 and 2 by 5, which is big? 3 by 7 is bigger than 2 by 5. Yes, I hope you understood. Let's go for next one. Word problem they told here. Ramesh, page number 30. Ramesh solved 2 by 7 part of an exercise while Seema solved 4 by 5 of the exercise. Compare in order. Solved less. Who solved lesser part? Exercise solved by Ramesh is equal to 2 by 7. Exercise, okay. Exercise solved by Ramesh that much, exercise solved by Seema this much. So make the cross multiplication, you will get this, compare this. 4 by 5 is bigger than the 2 by 7. So 4 by 5 is Seema's exercise. So this is 2 by 7, Ramesh solved exercise is lesser than the Seema's. So Ramesh solved lesser than Seema. This is the answer. Okay, tomorrow I will explain the next part of example 3, 4, 5 and then we will start exercise 2.1. I hope you understood the basics of fractions. Okay, thank you.